EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Tara Iti Golf Club near the northern tip of New Zealand, it's opening round coverage of the Kiwi Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Rory Sabatini, the veteran, is our leader. He's off to a 4-under start. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Frank, we made it coming off a thrilling U.S. Open. Sunday night, we went straight to Logan Airport in Boston, made the 20-hour flight through Los Angeles and on to Auckland, New Zealand, your home country. I can tell you, being here at Tara Iti was worth the time it took getting here because, Frank, this place is absolutely magnificent.
I'm glad you think that way, Rich. I just want to say welcome, and it's nice to be home. Tara Iti, it's 2 hours north of where I grew up as a kid. You know, I first played at a public golf course called Chamberlain Park in Auckland. And to see the game develop in this country, and Tara Iti wasn't even around then, to see them build a wonderful golf course in a spectacular venue. You know, this is sort of tree country, farming country. But look around, and you've already said it to me. You just love the scenery. You enjoy the type of golf that's available in New Zealand. So welcome to everybody to my hometown and my home country.
And getting set to start the second hole now. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. He has a 12-footer here. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. On the tee box, ready to go at the par 4. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 144 yards remaining to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. Challenging hole coming up next. This is the par 4 fourth. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. All set now for the 5th hole. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after 2 perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. This a good position to be in after day 1 for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator that
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the northeastern coast of New Zealand and Tara Iti Golf Club, live second-round coverage of the Kiwi Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Let's head out to the course and pick things up at the par 3 15. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. We turn to Notavigay III for this look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Stepping up to the 16th hole. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. To the ball on an upslope now for his second. Good chance at one.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. Looking for one good clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3. Okay, that one's dancing. This is a 19-foot putt. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. Our final hole here, a long one as we close out the round with the par 5 18th. We lost this one to the left. And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee. Frank, you surprised that one came out as well as it did?
Certainly, Rich. This hole at one stage looked very problematic, but now, back in the fairway, you never know.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, yeah, birdies on 15, 16, 17, and 18. And this will be a second round score of 64. That is very well done. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour. Well, that's what's in front. It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Tara Iti Golf Club in Mangawhai, New Zealand, live third-round coverage of the Kiwi Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. His cushion is a full 4 shots as he gets set to tee off. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. shortly. Ooh, and a tough start to the morning here. That one a bit wild and into some early trouble. He'll have to conjure something from this lie because that is not very good. See, they can knock it on in two. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at one, and that'll put him at 1 under for his round and 14 under for the tournament. Underway now, on to the second hole. I like the looks of this one. That one safely on the putting surface. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. He moves to 15 under. Now the par 4. Needs a good tee shot. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Oh, he's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie to 16 under par. Challenging hole coming up next. This is the par 4 fourth. This one working up the right side.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. He moves to 17 under par. Ready to go at the 5th.
Huge tee shot on this par 5, and it really opens up the hole.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. And getting set to tee off on this par 4. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now from just under 170 out, this is second. This one looks right on point.
Oh, this is an electric start. Already we're seeing birdies galore, and another great iron shot setting up another.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that's going to move him to 24 under par. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find the difference between, a featured player and the rest of the
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Tara Iti Golf Club on the North Island of New Zealand, it's final round coverage of the Kiwi Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. No, that's going to miss right. And a good opportunity goes by the wayside. We set a 50-50 proposition. He's in the wrong part of the 50 now. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Moving on to the 15th hole. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Oh, this is going to be way down there. What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in one. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shouting. Okay, safely aboard. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this is the putt where you just square up that club face and give it a good thump right up the hill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. The finishing hole, the 18th. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Yes, what a finish to the round. 4 consecutive birdies to wrap things up. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, opening round coverage of the Maine Classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth. So, Frank, the PGA Tour season really starting to get interesting now. Of course, we still have the Open Championship to look forward to, but after that, not a whole lot remains until the start of the playoffs in Memphis.
Yeah, apart from that trip across the pond, we're going to be stateside the rest of the season. And it's weird. I know a season looks long on paper, but, you know, the weeks just fly by. And the quality of golf we've seen this year has just been absolutely spectacular. And I think we're going to finish strong. I really do. I think there might be something special. You know, maybe some sub-60s to close the year, but I'm really looking forward to those playoffs. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie. Par 3 sixth is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. 11 feet away. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards, and if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play. Maybe even 3 wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. You just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you. Well, a nice little wick off the tree, and ball's just finished in the first cut.
So from just off the fairway, this is second. One under on the deck. Well, a bit unusual. A third par 3 now on this front side. We're at the 8th. It's 165 yards, Frank.
And this par 3 looks nothing like the previous 2. Heads towards the edge of the cliff there. Long green, almost a figure 8 or an hourglass shape. Bunkers left and right. Going to have to be straight here.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain at 1 under par. We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs, and the designer's really thrown the boat out, excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally you just sort of like to go fairway, fairway pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole, but of course everybody likes to chance the driver and reach the par 5 and 2. Miss, pay the price. That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. This a good position to be in after day 1 for our featured golfer. Just a shot back and playing well.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator that
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Atlantic coast of Maine and Lighthouse Point, live second-round coverage of the Maine Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. 70 yards, all that's left here for his second. A straightforward look here for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
when you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
Yeah, most folks miss it long on a downhill par 3 like this, but there, he'll come up a bit short. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. Here we are at another lengthy par 5. This one, the 613-yard 17th, an S-shaped hole that the longer hitters can reach into, but you have to avoid the bunkers running down the right side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Yes, the speed spot on. It's a late birdie here at 17, and he's worked it to 9 under par. Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or it should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And, of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
151 yards to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Well, I'm not going to rag on the shot. It was a good strike, but look where the flag is. It's on the other side of the green.
Got it there, but not quite on target. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be a second straight round in the 60s. It is a 67 here in round 2. So an action-packed first 2 rounds and a packed leaderboard as well, with our featured golfer in a share of the lead after day 2.
So we can't separate them at this stage, but somebody, and I guarantee you somebody,
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rocky coast of Maine and the cliffs at Lighthouse Point, it's third-round coverage of the Maine Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. And that will do just fine. Now, a second here from 175 out.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this really is an ideal spot to take a run at this. I don't see much of anything that's going to influence the golf ball.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. And he will definitely not say no to that. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club, or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left to right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways, littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he gets it to 12 under par. Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards. And not only that, too, they put the two fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, this is where they meet up again. At the end of a long, long walk.
This one started up the right side. turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club. That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And he moves to 15 under. So a two-stroke lead here for our featured golfer. That's the good news, but you have to keep in mind, there's a chance that by the time you tee off tomorrow, you might not even have the lead.
That's right, Rich. There's a lot of scoring opportunities out there, but you've still got to focus on the job in hand and that winning score. I think if you can project a number, really, and try and shoot for that, because tomorrow's going to be crazy.
So that should just about... EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the northeastern coast of the U.S. and Lighthouse Point, live final round coverage of the main classic. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the very top at 16 under par. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that will push him into the lead here with 4 holes left to play. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pop bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Oh, Oh, yeah, why not? From downtown, that in for a birdie here at 15. And the lead is now 2 with just 3 holes to play. We begin the finishing stretch here at Lighthouse Point with the downhill 241-yard par 3 16th, bunker in the back, but open access to the pin. Otherwise, fun hole here. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. This from 7 feet. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and this is going to go down to the wire. It'll stay a one-shot lead with 2 to play. 17th hole is another par 5, 613 yards. Frank, how do you play it?
Only the longest hitters can get here in 2. It's 2 big hits, that's for sure. S-shaped fairway, so if you can't reach the par 5 and 2, you can still plot your way down there for a nice little pitch, and really great opportunity to get one back off the scorecard.
That a very important drive right there, holding a one-shot lead. But this is a good one in the fairway at 17. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this is when you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And he's going to claim a pivotal 2-shot lead with just 1 hole left to play. Well, at last we're at number 18, and Frank, I have really enjoyed this golf course. And now when you see the lighthouse in the distance, it really makes it that much more special.
It is. The beacon will always take you home. And speaking of home, this finishing hole, it bends to the left. A good tee shot will somehow find the fairway and just leave you a short iron in. And, of course, you make 3 here, and then that smile's going to light up like a beacon. There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. Our featured golfer outstanding this week with a dominating performance, Frank, to win it going away.
That's right, Rich, and when I sort of look at that final round in retrospect, there were so many times where they could have made the right decision and let the field come back to them, but they just kept in front, and always kept that little buffer. So to win by 3, 4 shots, I mean, that is a great victory.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour. EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The leader is Chris Kirk. He's off to a good start at 6 under. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. This started toward the left side. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back. Not a ton of nuance here at this almost a 600-yard par 5. In fact, the second in the last 3 holes. There's just blast away here. 2 good pokes, and you'll have a chance to get out of here with a 4. If they're really good shots, maybe even a 3. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And he'll get it now to 4 under par, just 2 shots off the lead. His par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones and maybe it's birdie. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot. Good look at the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie, and he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. This is the first par 3 on the back. It is not as visually stunning maybe as some of the other par 3s, but it is challenging. You need to be accurate with your tee shot here. You can see it's almost an island with that bunkering around the green. Oh, that's a good-looking shot just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. Fourteenth is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9, teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. This 15th is kind of a simple, relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back on the ocean, this time with the water on your right.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Now this for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he'll move into the lead here with 3 holes to go. So day 1 in the books, and what a day it was for our featured golfer, leading by a stroke here on this Thursday.
I remember the great Hale Irwin, Rich. He would always say, when you won in front, play like you won behind.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. And the leader is Billy Horschel. He's at 11 under. So let's get out and join the fray as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 11. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. So after reaching the green in 2, this will take a full swing with a putter, but it is for eagle. That's a good eagle putt there, beautifully weighted. And just a short one left for birdie. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And he's going to move within 1 of the lead here on this Friday. His par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain one shot back. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Scoring opportunity right here at the 14th. It's a short par 5. It's just under 500 yards. See that long bunker running down the right side? Water further right of that. If you're accurate here, if you're sensible, good chance to get out of here with a birdie. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Good chance at one.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. It was very ambitious. Look what's happened.
From 4 feet for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, you know, I have work to do. And that's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. That one looking a little right. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green, too, so that's very well done.
So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, and all of a sudden you're off and running.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We've got a tie at the top at 13 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Just 5 feet left. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. It'll hold tight at minus 13. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par 3s in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, and just have at it. You only get one. Let's see what you do with it. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. Poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's got it to 14 under par. This golf course just doesn't quit, does it? More magnificent views of the ocean on the right. And this, the 17th, is the toughest hole on the backside. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. just going to sneak on by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain at 14 under. Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching, up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54 holes, Frank. EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, live coverage comes your way of the final round. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, we've got a tie at the top. We'll head out to the action at the par 3, 13. Not just a golfer, but a craftsman. Love the way he worked that shot. A dead-on look here for birdie. confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that'll help, but he'll still be 5 shots off the pace with only 5 holes left to play.
14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth, I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9, teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. This one has a chance to be close. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb.
This 15th is kind of a simple, relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back on the ocean, this time with the water on your right.
Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Staring at 142 to the hole, player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous par 3 16th hole. If you're a player, I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole, that ocean right there. Can you handle it? Let's see what you got.
Boy, just far too strong with a tee shot there, and this winds up flying the green. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 15 under.
Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here, and this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now note his second from the fairway.
159 yards left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
And this is looking really good.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
A 9-footer now for his birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll need a miracle finish here. 2 back with just the 18th hole remaining.
Now the finishing hole. It's not as scenic as some of the ones we just played, but it is nearly as famous because this used to be an airport runway. Let's see if you can bring one in smooth here to the clubhouse.
Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will go down as a final round 69. Well, our featured golfer in it to the bitter end, but just couldn't get over the hump, and they wind up falling just 1 shot short.
Yeah, there's still glory in second place, that's for sure. You got to be in it to win it, and hey, a shot here and there, but you know that's the way our game has to be. There has to be a winner, and then there's the rest.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Nota, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.
This is a simple game, really, golf. So why does it confound us so? Could it be the elements? The obstacles in our way? The pressure? The answer, of course, is all of it. And nowhere is it magnified more than here, at the birthplace of our game itself. This is St Andrews, and this is the Open Championship.
EA Sports, in conjunction with the R&A, present golf's oldest major and the final major championship of the year. From the home of golf, the old course at St. Andrews, it's the opening round of the 150th Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Well, this opening round, Frank, always a lot of butterflies, I would guess, for the players. Not to mention, a lot of them are trying to get adjusted to the time change. Look, you played in this championship 10 times, made the cut in 9 of those years. So what was your secret for getting through to the weekend?
I didn't even know that stat, Rich. I think you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You can't afford to get ahead of yourself. The Open Championship brings, windy conditions, and it's crazy that you can tee off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon with everybody teeing off the first hole. So I'm not going to say expect the unexpected. We all know that, but really it's just don't get ahead of yourself. And bad breaks are part of playing in an Open Championship. It is a bounce and roll game. Remember that. So sometimes something hits straight at the flag, it's going to finish 30 or 40 feet away. If you're prepared for that before you even tee off, then it doesn't come as a surprise. And then, hopefully, just try and be the last man standing.
Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with a prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course, but it's the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second. Well, after bogeying the opening hole, missing the fairway at the second, definitely a problem straight out of the gate.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 1 over. Up next here at St. Andrews, the 370-yard par 4 third. Best to drive it left center to avoid a cluster of bunkers down the right side of the fairway. The real challenge comes on the approach with Cartgate Bunker coming into play. And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Moving now to the par 4 fourth, measuring 419 yards. 2 ways to attack here. The riskier drive is toward the narrow valley on the right, while the safer play is to aim for the plateau on the left. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards to get you to the front portion of the green. 139 yards will get you to the flag. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
Well, it just comes up a little shy of the flag, but all in all, a good shot out of that rough.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at level par. Hole number 5 of the first par 5 we've seen today. This fairway looks like it narrows quite a bit, Frank. Are you thinking eagle when you step up onto the tee?
Well, you could, especially if you've got a little bit of breeze behind you, but it's quite wide in the driving area with the exception of those 3 bunkers on the right that just sort of pop out. But if you can get it past those, this par 5, very reachable.
And that will do just fine. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. This one just about straight at it for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now at the 6th, not a particularly long hole, Frank, par 4.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot. You've got an idea where you want to hit, but there's a series of 3 bunkers. They're called the coffins down the left side, as well as some pop bunkers down the right. So this requires a very accurate tee shot.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. Over the ball here at the 7th. And Frank, if you had to script a game plan here, what would it look like?
You could drive this pretty close to the green. This is a green that's shared with the 11th, the par 3. And so you won't see that tee shot finish, but you can actually drive very, very close to a bunker called the shell, which is the one that protects the par 3 11th.
that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker.
Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay at -3. Now to the par 3 8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
Okay, took on the flag there, and it's going to leave a decent look at birdie. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he's going to move to 4 under par, just 1 shot off the top spot. We finish our front 9 here at St. Andrews with the drivable 347-yard par 4 9. Biggest trouble here are Bose's and end hole bunkers in the middle of the fairway. Avoid those, and birdie or even eagle is a possibility.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
A good break got him here, now his second to the par 4. "14 feet to the hole." That's going to scoot a foot or 2 by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. Starting off the backside here at St. Andrews with the 340-yard par 4 10th, named in honor of the great Bobby Jones, 1927 Open champion and 1930 amateur champion. Right center off the tee, ideal here. The fairway narrows around 280 yards, but the green is drivable. Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. 4 feet now for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. Frank, number 11, the Eden, is really one of the more fascinating holes in all of golf.
Yeah, the two bunkers that the players normally worry about, Strath bunker in the front and the Hill bunker to the left. What makes those two bunkers so difficult is the steepness of the faces in them.
Okay, that's a good shot. Front left portion of the green and a birdie opportunity coming up. Chance now for another birdie.
Yes, and this putt, well, it does have a little bit of movement in it, but it's all about the pace. You've got to give it a good clout to get it up this slope.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Well, don't be fooled. It says only 316 yards on the card. This is the 12th hole. But you can really end up in a ton of trouble here. Bunkers are hidden all over the fairway. If you want to get through this hole clean, probably take out the long iron and play it down the left side. That'll still give you a short approach in. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Now to the par 4 13th. And again, Frank, it's all about avoiding the bunkers.
Yeah, another hole that forces you to go either right or left of something that you can see. The two bunkers called the coffins right up ahead. You can also go beyond those, and if you do, then you've got a much shorter shot in. But you've got to avoid those fairway bunkers. They are very costly.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
An impressive tee shot, managed to take the third of those coffin bunkers out of play, but the job's not done. This is a challenging approach shot.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. We come now to the longest hole in the golf course, though it is a relatively short par 5 at 530 yards. This the 14th. Out of bounds wall on the right. Most players are aiming left to the landing area known as Elysian Fields. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot, and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the greenside bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Now this for another birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. We arrive here at the 414-yard par 415. Drive here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance. Position between two prominent humps down the road just a bit.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Sixteenth hole is a par 4 here at the Old Course. Frank, with another one of those sort of funky features.
Yes, a series of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose, plus that out of bounds on the right. So really err on the side of caution, avoiding both the out of bounds and the Principal's Nose. Nothing wrong with going a little bit left here. But the further left you go, then it makes that second shot that much harder because you'll have to bring it across that little pot bunker in the front called the Wig.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
129 yards left to the flag today. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
11 feet away. Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Frank, this may well be the most famous hole in the world. It's the road hole here at the Old Course, number 17.
Yeah, without doubt, Rich. The vistas have changed over the years. There used to be a series of railway sheds down the right, and you had to hit it over across those. Now you hit it off across the corner of the hotel. So blind tee shot, further right you go, the shorter and the better angle you have in. And you need a good angle in because you mentioned it, road hole, it's got the road hole bunker that sits perfectly in that left front of this par 4 green.
Oh, that is way right.
Well, somehow that ball managed to get on the cart path too, and well, it's certainly got some little added advantage.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. What a nice shot.
Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. One of the most memorable sights in golf, 357-yard par 4 finishing hole at St. Andrews. This one has witnessed so much drama over the years, and the Swilcan Bridge is perhaps the most famous structure in golf. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Iona, a second coming up.
Well, it was an impressive effort off the tee, but here we are in the Valley of Sin, a piece of land that's fraught with enough history to earn its own biblical surname.
Oh, man, absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf. A final look at the leaderboard here. Our featured golfer may be thinking of going wire to wire. What a day one, and what an early lead.
It's colossal, Rich. It's just simply colossal to be that